Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the cryptocurrency market. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin dominance, altcoins, altcoin season. When are we going to see some pumps? What's happening? What's going on? Should I be panicking? Should I be buying? Should I be selling? Let's go. All right. Very first thing. I am very bullish on all cryptocurrencies. I think this is just a normal pullback that we will see in bull markets. I think there is no panic to be had right here. If you're panicking, usually that means you are either have too much leverage, you have too many altcoins, or you've put too much money into the market that you can't afford to lose. It is very important that when you're investing, that you have a time horizon in mind. In Bitcoin, I think that means in most cryptocurrencies, if you invest money, you will want to have it into the market for at least 4 years. Now, the reason I say that about the 4 years is the 4-year cycles. If you zoom out, you can see that regardless of where you bought, if you waited at least 4 years, you're always well into the profit. Now, that is very normal for Bitcoin because of the halving cycles. If you don't know what that means, these red lines here are every time there's a halving. That means the miner reward for securing the network goes down by half, and it basically just reduces the amount of new Bitcoins coming into the system, which kind of just makes it a deflationary asset, right? The number of Bitcoin only goes down and never goes up. It started at 21 million. Who knows what the actual total is now? The creator could be dead, could be gone. He could have lost all of his Bitcoins. Many people have lost Bitcoin. So there's not even 21 million in total supply, and there never will be, right? So some are in dumpsters, some are in landfills, some are gone forever. And that's very important. And it makes this asset very unique, right? So 4 years, even if you bought the very top, I did basically buy the top. I bought my very first Bitcoin at $17,000, but guess what? I still have it. So that's very important. The time window that you're investing in is extremely important for you not to lose money. For the S&P 500, it's even worse. It's something like 10 years to guarantee that you're not, at least historically. When I say guarantee, I mean it's never happened historically. That's what I mean by guarantee. Nothing is guaranteed in life. I'm not a financial advisor. You guys know this by now if you watch me. This is just what I enjoy talking about, what I enjoy doing, and what I do with my money. Again, I only invest money that I am not afraid to lose. I mean, afraid is probably the wrong. I can't afford to lose, I guess is what it is. But you can see here, if you bought even at 19,000 at the top, you go 4 years later, which is basically the next top, which is 69,000. Congratulations, you are up 235%. Congratulations. Now, if you even bought the last top, and even right now, guess what? You're still up 40%. And we're not even at 4 years. 4 years would put us basically where this other blue line is, where I am estimating the next top might be. But guess what? I think it's going to be up here, guys. I think it's going to be at least 200,000. So guess what? If you're buying right now, that means we still have 100% to go. Let's go. I think that's very important to just keep in mind. When in doubt, zoom out and take a look here. What's happening? Okay. I know it's very easy to panic, especially if you're new. You know, I did the same thing. So I bought in 2017 at basically 17,000, almost the top. And I came all the way down here to $3,100. I had a bunch of cash hanging out, and I was too scared to buy more. I was going to buy 10 Bitcoin at $3,100 because I had 35 grand in cash at the time, and I was making a lot of money currently in my job, or not currently, back then. So I was too weak to buy it and hold it because at that point I was down almost 80%. So it's just important when you zoom out and look at some context where we came and where we're going. And I hope that gives some people some confidence here. Let's talk about Bitcoin dominance. So talk about this a lot on the channel. It's very important. It's basically the percentage of the market that is in Bitcoin versus the other cryptocurrencies. And we actually just saw it kind of reject off the 60%. So if we make a higher high, I don't know. We might sweep this. We might make a higher high. We might have some more pain for altcoins. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. No one knows. We're either going up or down, of course. But I don't know. This is a nice little rejection at 60%. This might mean that we're coming back down. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Others. This is all of the altcoins besides the top 10. So no Bitcoin, no Ethereum, no Solana, no stable coins. It's kind of interesting. I posted on X. Feel free to follow me on X if you want. I post a lot on X, a lot more than I post on YouTube. I only post basically every day on YouTube, and on X, I probably post 50 times a day. Some of them are just replies or whatever, but you get the point. Anyways, we rejected perfectly off of this total market cap of altcoins, the total, the others it's called. If you want to find it, you just search others on TradingView. So that's what we got going on. We rejected almost perfectly off the top, and we're coming back down. Now, in terms of Bitcoin, I'm just waiting for this to break out. So you can see these orange lines that I've drawn on the screen here. If we break below this, it's bad news. If we break above this, it's good news. So all I'm looking for is us to break this $99,000 mark, maybe even retest some of these and then back up. If we can break back above 100K, I think we're back in the game. We'll need some we'll need some volume though as well. So sorry, got a hair in my mouth. We'll need some volume as well on the move out. If it's just low volume and we just kind of creep up, that means that there's not a lot of conviction in the move and we could just basically come back down. You can see the volume has been going down, but the price is also going down. So that's actually a good sign. If the price was going up, but the volume was going down, that's a bad sign. So we'll see what happens. And of course, none of these tips and indicators are 100%. There is all sorts of different events that can happen that can trigger big sell-offs or big pumps right now. So, if there was a lot of news that just came in the market, like, oh, I don't know, a country bought or some other companies were buying or something like that, we'd see the price pump. But that's all I'm looking for, is to get out of this channel. Just trying to get out of this channel. So we'll see what happens. I am still fully bullish on cryptocurrency. I think nothing has changed. If we go back and kind of just look historically at what's happened here, let's go to 2021. You can see about Christmas time, we saw some very big pumps right here. So about the same time, let's go to like a daily candle here. And let's go back. Okay, this is what we got going on here. So you can see about right before Christmas, we had a little bit of a pullback. And then look at this. Christmas Day, we started going up 80%. Boom. And then we saw a nice little 30% pullback. 30% pullbacks are normal in bull markets. Now, since our market cap is higher because there's more money in the market, I think those will, over time, get less and less and less. So if we see 30% right now, that would worry me, but it wouldn't be out of the question. If I saw a 50% dump like we saw here, then I'd be worried. And I'd say, maybe it's time to get everything out of the markets, wait for a lower price, and re-enter. Now, that's what I do. If you just want to hodl and hold a bunch of Bitcoin for the rest of your life, that is a great strategy. And it's also very good for your mental health. I'll say that. If you're just holding and, it's not so necessary for you to look at the prices every minute. But if you're trying to trade, I'm trying to maximize my profits. I also kind of enjoy it. Maybe I'm a bit of a masochist, but I enjoy the ups and downs and trying to capitalize on these changes here. But I guess the moral of the story is I think we might still see a Santa rally. I think that's totally on the cards. And if we look at the others market, you can see same exact thing. Christmas Day, we had a little bit of a dump and then boom. That's not right. That's not Christmas Day. Oh, we're not on daily. Here you go. There we go. It does some weird things on the weekly when you have it set for a date. So here you go. This was actually Christmas. This got moved for some reason. There you go. So here's Christmas Day. Boom. And we basically went up from there. This is altcoins. Don't forget. So I think a lot of people have a lot of altcoins. I have a lot of altcoins. My biggest holding is Bitcoin, but I still have more than 50% of my portfolio in altcoins because I know there's a bigger upside. Of course, there's always a bigger downside. That's what you get. More risk, more reward. Some will go to zero. Some will go up 100x, and it's really hard to pick those. It's kind of like gambling. This is how I do my gambling, but I do try to take some profits with my gambling. And when you're gambling on lotto tickets or at the casino, it's a lot harder to make money than it is here, especially if you have patience. If you have patience and you have money on the side, and you try not to trade emotionally, you can do very well. I don't think altcoins, in my opinion, I am personally not someone who wants to buy a bunch of altcoins and hold them forever. I've been in the market since 2017. A lot of my altcoins that I was up 100, 200% are now down 99.9999%. Like Neo, for example, was a huge cryptocurrency I was buying for about $200, and now it's worth $20. I was buying a lot of Litecoin at $300, and then it went down to like $50. So just, you got to be careful with the altcoins. I do think we will get a Santa rally. That is what I am expecting. Doesn't mean it'll always happen. We may have to wait till January to get a massive rally like that. MicroStrategy is seeing a nice rally today, and that's good. MicroStrategy has kind of depegged off Bitcoin a little bit. I have MSTU. I bought MSTU on November 4th, and I was up. I think I sold at like a 350% gain. I'm happy I sold, because then now I'm down 70%. So I'm happy I sold a majority of my MSTU. If you don't know what it is, it's leveraged MicroStrategy. If you don't know what MicroStrategy is, it's basically leveraged Bitcoin. You can buy all these in financial markets. I've talked about it many times. These are all the crypto assets that you can buy on, like an IRA or a Roth IRA. So that's what's going on. Mortgage rates going up, which is weird. Fed keeps cutting, but mortgage rates are going up. I think that's because banks are in a little bit of a more risky position right now, with interest rates being fairly high and kind of like maybe no end in sight in the relative future. We may have to wait till, I don't know, February, March for the Fed to start quantitative easing. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's it for the video. Just want to go review what's happening in the market. Hey, we got above that. I'm happy I waited and checked back here. So we got above this line. That's good. Now, that doesn't mean that we'll stay above that line, but progress up is good. I'm looking again to break this 100K and stay above it to show a sign of strength. That's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I guess we can review my trades real quick. I still have leverage trades open. Thankfully, I did not get liquidated. And you know why that is? Is because I use low leverage. I use 3x leverage on altcoins, and I use 5x leverage on Bitcoin. This is how I stay away from getting liquidated. I have been liquidated many times. It's not fun. It's very painful. I kind of just leverage trade for fun. I've kind of lately been trying to kind of quit video games, and this is kind of my video game. This is kind of my gambling addiction as well. Not saying that I'm an addict, but I just, I enjoy gambling. I think it's fun, but I do not like gambling in the casino because you almost always lose your money. At least I do. I'm no poker expert or anything like that, but I've done pretty well here. You can see my buys and sells on XRP. Buy, sell, as it comes up, I sell. If the price comes down, I buy. If it comes down a lot, I buy more. If it goes up a lot, I sell more, buy, sell. So I've done pretty well so far. I am overall positive in leverage trading, which I'm proud of. I mean, we're in a bull market, so it's a little bit easier. A lot of people can get cocky in a bull market, and that's how you lose everything, because you get too leveraged, it pulls back, and you can lose a lot. If you do want to try out this platform, Bitunix is my favorite trading platform by far. I have links down below for BTCC and Bitunix. If you use my links, you get reduction in fees. You get a nice reduction in fees, and there's a lot of welcome bonuses and campaigns and stuff where, the first time you put money on the platform, you get a nice bonus. I think it's up to $5,500 for Bitunix. So feel free to use those links below. That's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below. How you guys feeling? Is everyone hanging in there? Is everyone doing okay? Yeah, let's go. My Bitcoin trade is still up. Total about, what is that, $5,000 almost. So looking good. We're going to continue to leave that open. I am still expecting the price to go at least to 200K for Bitcoin. So we'll see if I'm right. I may not be, or it may shoot way over that. We'll see. That's it. Have a great day. See you guys.